when you are agreeable, maybe you don't suffer the kind of backlash that you would if you weren't so agreeable. But if you step out and look at what that looks like across a woman's lifetime, the cost to you is still unreasonable and horrible and really, really sad. So I think that something that we really need to meditate upon, as I often ask women to do, is the fact that you can go your entire life suffering in silence and martyring yourself and self-sacrificing and get no payoff at the end and just die. And nobody will remember you as anything except a wife and mother who was always so giving and generous. And that's it. And that there's not a moment of retribution where suddenly all of your sacrifice pays off and you get like the reward and recognition that it actually deserves. It's entirely possible for you to spend your life doing all of this and then just disappear into the ether. And that's actually kind of a scary thought.
100%. Yes. And a lot of men act like I think this is like a mass brainwashing scheme, because a lot of men will be like, no, like a good woman will stick beside her man when he, cheats on her, if he goes to jail, you got to hold him down. If he hits you, like, it's because he loves you, and like you got to hold him down and all that. And like, again, the prize at the end of that rainbow is an early grave every time. Like men so much don't care about what happens to women, like that they'll give you bad advice on purpose.
Yes.
And that's where like a lot of women's quote unquote like people pleasing comes from, is because people tell them their whole life that like, oh, well, if you just stick around, or like, well, if you really love him, or like, well, he really loves you and that's why he comes back. And it's like, no, he comes back because it's convenient. He comes back because he feels like he can do anything that he wants. And I'm like, yeah.
I always say men don't leave their dummies. And then when they do, they come back because in their minds, you're a dummy, especially if you take them back. That's what it has nothing to do with you being a good person or being worthy or anything. You are just something to use until something else better comes along.
But women, yes. But women are taught to see it as this magical fairy tale where like once you do enough stuff, once you sacrifice enough, once you martyr yourself enough, then he's going to come back and like swoop you up in his arms and like
Disney effects.
give you everything. Yeah.
Or like rom-com effects, where that has been like subliminal programming given to us and like spoon-fed to us exclusively by men for women over the past, like, I want to say like 25, 30 years.
Like the womb, really.
Yeah. But like, especially in our media though,